Coast Elk Reviews. Today, reviewing a beer by Local Craft Beer. And these guys are out of Tehachapi, California. It says they were established in 2015. This is their I Can't Feel My Face Hazy Triple IPA. Really cool looking can art. So this is 10% ABV, 15 IBUs. July 14th, 2024 was the canned on date. I got that off Tavor. There's actually no canned on date on the can itself. It says about this beer. We brewed this hazy triple IPA up to 10%, then loaded it with brand new hops, pulled a pint out of the fermenter, and then another, and then I realized I can't feel my face. Keep cold, drink fresh, unfiltered, and super hoppy. Sediment and normal, always pour into a glass. Cheers, LCB Brewmaster. So yeah, hazy triple. Today is September 18th, so this is about 2 months old. I feel like 2 months is like right in the slot for triples. At a month, usually I think they're, for me personally, a little green. But yeah, this one should be interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack it open, pour it up. We got our mechanical brewery glass here. Let's go for the pour. Okay, so not super crazy hazy, but it does have a nice hazy, let's say golden. It's like a golden straw color. Looks really nice. Off-white, tight knit head, holding some good retention. Very soapy sudsy. Looks really nice. Looks really solid. Nose. You get mango, a little bit of that malty sweetness, touch of like hop resin, definitely like some melon notes in there. Smells pretty good. I mean, it's really not like jumping out of the glass like I kind of expected. A little bit of like a biscuity breadiness as well. But yeah, definitely like mango is the more prominent aroma. Maybe kind of that like a little bit of some citrusy, just I would say just like straight orange. There's a beet. Let's try it out. Cheers. Pretty good. It's not really what I was expecting. It's definitely a lot more light bodied. I would say that 10% is pretty well hidden though. This one's definitely more on the malty sweet side. I get that mango again. But then I get like a big prominent grapefruit on the palate, on the finish. Nice slight touch of hop resin. Biscuity bready in between. I mean, the body is, I would say, the lighter side of medium. Starting to get a little bit of that warming in the chest now from the ABV. So after a few sips, it is kind of noticeable. But yeah, the body is super drinkable. It's kind of got that caramel malty sweetness that I'm not typically too crazy about in hazies. But yeah, it's really nice. You get some solid tropical flavor. Really not bitter at all. It's actually pretty sweet. It's actually starting to get a little bit better. Getting a little bit more of biscuity breadiness. Starting to get mango on the palate as well. Let's pour a little bit more of this. I will say for a 10% triple IPA, it's pretty dangerous. It's pretty crushable for 10%. Yeah, there we go. It gets better. As you keep sipping on it, it gets more fruity, it gets more tropical. Kind of going towards pineapple on the palate now. But yeah, that little bit of that heat is building up. It's pretty solid. Kind of wish it was a little bit more hazy. Kind of wish it had a little bit more of a body. Carbonation's nice though. It's definitely medium carbonation. It's got a nice effervescence, kind of spritzy on the palate. Works well with the style for sure. Number on this? This is pretty solid. I forgot what I paid for a can of this. I think it was like, I want to say like $7. I'd run it at, I'd give it like an 88 out of 100. With that being said, B plus makes sense to me because I kind of wish it had a little bit more of like a juicy, kind of silky smooth mouthfeel, and a little bit less of that malty sweetness. I typically get that in triples often though. I feel like they kind of try to hide the ABV with that malty sweetness. But yeah, definitely not disappointed. Really cool looking can art, I will say. I am really enjoying this one. It's a good beer. Just finished doing some work around the house, so this was a solid beer to have, just kind of hanging out. And I would recommend it. If you guys can get local craft beer, I personally can't get it over here in Rhode Island, but I ordered this off Tavor, and I would say it was worth trying. 2 months in, I think maybe it probably would have been a little bit better if I had it probably like a month out. I do feel like the malty sweetness is starting to build up a little bit more. I feel like it was a little bit fresher. Probably would have got a little bit less of the malts, a little bit more of the hops. But yeah, still a very good product, and I recommend it for sure. Excuse me. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe my upcoming videos. Like a beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.